Hey everyone, welcome to the third Friday Funday from Art Explorers. Today we're going to keep you busy making this moving dragon picture. Don't be scared, I'll show you how to make him. Okay, so for this moving dragon picture, you're going to need one piece of A4 card, which is about the size of a cereal box actually, so if you have any spare card from a cereal box you could use that, and one piece of A5 card, so that's the A4 cut in half, which is what you're going to draw your dragon on. So this is going to be a background and this is going to be a dragon. I've also got pencil crayons here, so I'm going to use those for colour. I've got a pencil, I've got a rubber, I've got some scissors I'm going to use for cutting out, although you might need a grown-up to help you do that. And I've also got a Sharpie as well, which I'm going to use to go around after I've done my pencil drawing. So I'll start off and show you how to do the dragon part of it. So the dragon is just a series of lines. So the first one is this kind of arrow shaped line, which is going to be a dragon's mouth, and then we're going to do a snouty shape, so it's a bit like an alligator crocodile type shape here, and then we're going to do his body. So we're going to come up and we're going to curve down and up and around, and do the bottom part of his body, down, up and around. So it's a bit wormy at the moment, but he will be a dragon. Now I'm going to do his hands. I'm going to do an arm and then some nice vicious claws there, and on this side the same thing, some claws. There we go. Now I'm going to give him his tummy, so I'm going to come around here and I'm going to do another line underneath the one that I did. This is going to be his scaly tummy. Like this. I'm going to put a few little lines on here to show that this is his tummy part. This would be nice when we colour this in. And now I'm going to give him some sharp teeth. I'm going to give him an eye. Decide how scary you want your dragon to be with its eye. And then I'm going to give him this long plume here. And then we're going to give him some zigzag, sharp spikes going all the way along his back. There we go. So that's your dragon. So now I'm going to go over all of that. I'm happy with it. I'm going to go over all of that with Sharpie. Like this. I'm going to give him a nostril there. Make his tail a bit longer. There we are, to do the rest of his tummy. And then he's ready for some colour. So you have to decide what colour your dragon's going to be. Is it going to be green or red? They're quite standard dragon colours. Or could it be something really unusual that we haven't seen before? So I'm going to colour in my dragon. And then I'm going to very, very carefully cut it out. And I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so as you can see, I've cut out and I've coloured in my little dragon. I've used kind of red colours for mine, but yes, I say use any colours that you fancy for your dragon. You might even want to do more than one dragon. You can maybe do a baby one as well. But anyway, I'm now going to use my big A4 piece of paper. And the first thing I do before I do anything to my background is I'm just going to cut a strip off the edge, because this is going to be what we attach the dragon to make it move. So I cut that strip off. And then I'm going to stick it, I'm just going to use a bit of sellotape. I'm going to stick that strip to the back of the dragon. There we go. So now he's going to be able to move around our picture on that piece of card. So I'm going to pop him to one side, and we're now going to do our background. Now we need to have a little slit to put the dragon into. So if we fold the paper in half, or the card in half, we can cut about just below halfway, all the way across, but stop just before you get to the end, so that you have a slit down the centre of the card. And then I'll just pop him in so that you can see. This is how he's going to move around. He's going to move up and down that slit like that. Now we can draw whatever you want in your background. So I want my dragon to be flying up high, so I think I'm going to draw some mountains behind mine, like this. You can draw anything. You could draw treetops, you could draw the tops of buildings. In fact, what would be really cool is if you could do a few different backgrounds for your dragon. So you could have him in all different places. You could take him out of one scene and you could put him into another scene. Maybe he could be flying over the sea or over a desert. There we go. Put some nice tall mountains there. And then you can colour in your background, which I'll do now. And then I'll show you what my finished picture looks like. I'm hoping to be able to see some of your finished pictures as well. Okay, so I'm just finishing off colouring the background here. I've given him quite a dark and stormy sky because that seemed appropriate for a dragon. But you do anything that you fancy on yours. Might be quite nice actually to do it on some dark card, and you can have a nighttime scene for your dragon. I think it would be really lovely to have lots of high buildings for him to fly over. I'd absolutely love to see all of your ideas. So here we go. Here's our dragon flying through the sky. A couple of dragons would be really cool as well. Off he goes. So that was how to make your moving dragon picture. I hope you had fun doing that. Please share with me your pictures. Maybe you could even make a little video of your dragon moving and share it in the comments below. That would be fantastic. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next week with another fun make. Bye.